Hello guys, welcome to Always a Learner. We believe in good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better. So guys, in this video we are going to talk about some of the biggest scams ever happened in India. So let's get straight to the video. So talking in reverse order of the top 9 scams of Indian history, BOFORS scandal inaugurates the list at number 9. This is a major weapons contract scandal that took place between India and Sweden during the 1980s and 90s. In 1986, India reportedly signed a deal worth Rs 1,437 crores with Swedish arms manufacturer Bofors AB to supply their 155mm field howitzer to the Indian Army. Many politicians, including the then PM Rajiv Gandhi, were accused of receiving bribes or kickbacks worth over Rs 64 crores for the deal. In today's time, the BOFORS scam is estimated to be around Rs 400 crores. Listing further, the Hawala scandal is in the list. The Hawala scandal came to the public attention in the 1990s, which also threw spotlight on politicians like L.K. Advani, Arjun Singh, Yashwant Sinha, Madan Lal Khurana and more who were said to be involved in the bribery. The scam revolved around the Hawala brothers, also known as Jain brothers, who were linked to the raid on terrorists. It was found that the payments of the supposed black money were done by these politicians through the brothers. In today's time, the Hawala scam is estimated to be around 1156 crores. Moving forward in the list, Augustawestland Scams falls at number 7. One of the famous defense scandals in India. This case is about a 2010 deal signed between UPA government and Augustawestland for acquisition of 12 helicopters that were supposed to be used by the President of India, the Prime Minister, and perform other VVIP duties. The deal was worth Rs 3600 crore and it was alleged that many middlemen, include some politicians and defense officials, received bribes to tweak the deal to help Augustawestland. So at number 6, we have one of the biggest and the famous scam that was happened back in 2016. There was a time when people used to call him the king of good times, but today things are far from being good for him. We are talking about the liquor baron Vijay Malya. In 2016, Malya absconded the country and sought refuge in the United Kingdom after he was accused of fraud and money laundering in the country. Vijay Malya allegedly owes various banks over Rs 9,000 crores which he had taken as a loan to keep his now defunct Kingfisher Airlines from falling. He was recently declared as fugitive economic offender under the Fugitive Economic Offence Act. But what is Malya up to now? While the Indian government is trying to extradite him from the United Kingdom, which does not seem to be happening anytime soon, Malya on Tuesday in a series of tweets asked Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to consider his after repay 100% of the amount borrowed by the Kingfisher airline to the banks. Moving forward, we have another biggest and the famous scam that happened back in 2018. Diamonds are men and women's best friend, but diamantaries like Nira Modi are not. One of the most controversial scam, this fraud reportedly took place through Punjab National Bank's Brady House brand. Not just Nirav Modi, his uncle Mehul Choksi and 2 senior PNB officials were also involved in this fraud. In 2018, Punjab National Bank filed a case with CBI accusing Nirav Modi and the companies he was connected to of obtaining letters of undertaking from Punjab National Bank without paying up the margin amount against loans. This meant that if those companies failed to pay the loan, Punjab National Bank would have to pay the amount. Moving forward in the list, the Satyam Scam falls at number 4. This 2009 corporate scam is also known as India's Enron scandal and revolves around B. Ramalinga Raju and his Satyam Computer Services Limited. The company admitted that they misrepresented, manipulated and falsified their accounts of over Rs 14,000 crore in front of its board, stock exchange investor and other stakeholders. Listing further, at number 3 we have the Commonwealth Games scam. In 2010, the Commonwealth Games held in India made more headlines for the controversies and corruption it was involved in than the game itself. The whole event was marred accusation of criminal conspiracy, cheating, forgery, and the chairman of Commonwealth Games 2010 Suresh Kalmadi was accused of corruption and malpractices. It was also reported that Indian athletes were forced to stay in the terrible conditions instead of the accommodation allotted to them by the authorities. The scam total was around 70,000 crore rupees. At number 2, we have 2G spectrum scam. In 2008, the government came under scrutiny when it was alleged that they had undercharged mobile telephone companies for frequency allocation licenses that were used to create 2G spectrum subscriptions, and at the center of this controversy was the former telecom minister A. Raja himself. The CAG stated that the difference between money collected and the mandated to be collected was Rs 1.76 trillion, is that Rs 1,76,000 crore. In 2012, the spectrum was declared as unconstitutional and arbitrary by the Supreme Court and led to the cancellation of over 120 licenses. Moving forward to all the way to top, at number 1 we have the Coalgate scam. The coal allocation scam Coalgate is a political scandal that surfaced in 2012 when UPA government was in power. The scam was brought to notice by the Comptroller and Auditor General (CAG) when they accused the government of illegally allocating 194 coal blocks between 2004 and 2009. This was one of the scams that shook the nation from its core, as many bureaucrats and politicians were involved in this. Although the CAG initially estimated the loss of over Rs 10 lakh crore, the final report mentioned the scam amount was Rs 1.86 lakh crores. So guys, these were some of the biggest scams ever happened in Indian history. We hope you really enjoyed the video. Comment below your views and state if we missed any of the scam. Your reviews will motivate us, so please do mention the mistakes that we made in this video and help us improve for the next time. Please like this video and share this video with your family and friends, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it, which won't let you miss any video in future. Your support is incredible. Stay safe, stay healthy, and never forget to smile. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.